We're live again. Will you say hi to everyone? They're not here yet. They will be though. They'll be here. You don't have to worry about that. They will be here. The vets did so good cleaning you up. They really did. I don't know what happened here. This wasn't here this morning, so I wonder if you maybe scratched yourself at the vet in the little cage you had to be in. Yeah. Or maybe we don't know, maybe IV or something. I don't know where they do pig IVs at. No, I don't know where they do pig IVs at. Oh, you're so sleepy. Hey, y'all. Little girl made it through her spay. And I am so excited that she's okay. I got a text around 1 o'clock that she was awake from surgery. Yes, you was awake from surgery. And they said that she's a little dizzy, you know how they are when they're waking up. And now we got the girl. What was funny is we're in the Tractor Supply parking lot, just a heads up. Ellie's inside getting feed. And then we got to go to Walmart. So Maisie's just going to nap here in my lap. Not like she can really do anything anyway. She has some pretty severe, what do we call them? What do you call them? Restrictions. But she did great. She has a small incision on her tummy. And it was funny, whenever Ellie went inside and got her, you know, he checked her out and all that, and then they went back to where they had her in the little kennel, and the receptionist is the one who got her out, and was like opening up, and she's like, okay, what do we need to put her on to get her to the car? He goes, will she walk? And they're like, well, yeah, she can walk to the car, but will she do that? And I'm like, oh yeah, she'll walk to the car. And so when she came out, she was wobbling, and the receptionist is like, oh, she must still be dizzy from the surgery. And Ellie's like, no, she's just disabled. She's just disabled. I'm really glad the vets trimmed her hooves. Even though her hooves didn't need it, they trimmed her hooves. And then she's had, because the little piglets, which I'm going to give you a spoiler alert, in today's video that I'll upload as soon as I finish filming the Maisy bits for it, I rehomed all of the piglets that we had yesterday. One lady took all 4 of them. Kind of crazy. I'll go ahead and show you. Look at my arm. That is from the piglets. That is their feet on my arm. So they made a lasting impression. Yes, they did. So Maisy, you know, she has some like scratches. She has a lot of dry skin. And on her legs, she has some like bite marks from the other piglets. And so they're rehomed now. They're okay. But when we took her in to get her, to figure out if we even could spay her, the doctor, he goes, what's up with her skin? It's like, okay, so Maisy goes outside a lot, and Maisy plays rough with the other animals, and she also falls down a lot because, of course, this was the vet that saw her when she was just an itty-bitty baby. I said, you know, as good as she walks, like, she still falls down a lot. She falls down the stairs all the time. She falls off the couch. You know, it happens. It really does. And so yeah, that's why her skin's a little rough, but they cleaned everything up on her, which was really nice. Yes. And she is, I'm gonna tell y'all, she probably looks sleepy to y'all. She looks completely normal to Ellie and I. We got some McDonald's, and she was trying to eat my chicken nuggets, which is normal, but like when you know, she's in the car, it's harder to eat with her. And so I'm trying, normally I share a little bit with her, but she's not, you know, you're supposed to go slow with feeding them after surgery just because they can get nauseous. And so she wasn't happy that I wasn't really feeding her enough. I actually put a chicken nugget in my mouth, and it was like half hanging out of my mouth because I didn't have another hand, because I had to hold her down to stop her from moving. And she literally turned her head and bit off half of the chicken nugget out of my mouth and took it. So that's how that went a few minutes ago. So yeah, We're all good here though. She's happy. Ellie's getting her a dog bed inside the Tractor Supply, so she still feels like she's comfortable. The restriction she has is the same essentially as for the boys, but they know a little bit more about her because of what we've told, like the insight to how she lives. And so for 10 to 14 days, they made it very clear, no climbing. And I think, I'm what? Climbing what? Climbing anything. Maisy will climb anything. She climbs on the couch. And so no climbing up or down the couch, which is going to be, it's going to be really bad. She really likes to climb on the couch. And then she can go outside. Well, okay, actually, it says the paper. Oh, sorry, excuse me. The paper we got for her post-op care. We normally don't get post-op care things with the male pigs because it's just like keep them separated, keep them, you know, keep the incision dry, and it's really easy. Maisy, though, they put kennel rest. Like, she needs to be on kennel rest. And I'm sitting here going, Maisy on kennel rest? That's not gonna go well. And so if she has outside time, they probably don't want her to go outside, but if she has outside time, we're not gonna let her walk down the steps, and it will have to be literally for like 10 minutes just to get fresh air. Because here's the thing about her going outside. Normally, for any other animal, it wouldn't be a problem. You know, you just keep the incision clean and dry. That's fine, right? But Maisy, because of the disability she has, she falls a lot. And something about Maisy that I don't know if y'all know, when you have bottle babies, they get spoiled, but pigs are very smart, and they pick up on your behaviors. And so you spoil them, and you essentially, you give them the bad behaviors, is what our vet told us. And so, yeah, Maisy has some bad behaviors. It's not that bad, though. But she has a tendency, if she's not getting what she wants, she will throw herself on the ground. So I know the difference between when Maisy really falls and when Maisy throws herself on the ground to have a fit. And she can stand up just fine, but she will throw and roll and thrash herself about to throw the fit, right? And so because of that, I can't trust her outside, because I don't know, is she gonna get mad outside because I'm trying to take her in? Or I don't know, I'm not gonna let her go near the water trough to go swimming. Is she gonna throw herself on the ground and maybe throw herself on a rock? Or is she just gonna throw herself so hard that she opens up her incision? So, you know, yeah, it's gonna be a really ugly 2 weeks in our house for a little bit. So, you know, just keep us in your thoughts, because these tantrums are only gonna get worse. She normally gets really mad when it's raining and she can't like go outside, because she doesn't want to go outside when it's raining. She'll like go out on the porch, see it's raining, and then come back inside. But she takes it out on us. She gets mad that we cannot stop the rain, I guess, and so she throws tantrums. So rainy days are really bad. So I can only imagine with sunny weather that she can see the next 2 weeks of my life is going to be, oh yes, ow, 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 pinching. It's gonna be just wonderful. It's going to be just wonderful. But they said that she'll probably be feeling a little off the next couple of days. Spays are harder on their bodies than neuters. Neuters are so much easier. You know, we had a couple, oh, I wasn't originally, are you gonna move? I wasn't originally gonna get, oh, look at your little whip. Look at your real whip. Ooh, kennel for tantrums. Honestly, her tantrums aren't really that bad. We just kind of ignore her when she throws her tantrums, unless she's like actually hurt. If she's gonna throw a tantrum, like, see, she's starting to get a little angry with me right now. She's hitting my arm with her nose because I don't know what she wants actually, but she's annoyed, I guess, at the way I've got her positioned. But it is to keep her incision safe. Do you want to be on the camera? Oh my goodness. Look at your smile. Look at that. Oh, don't bite me. She's already bit me 4 times since we've been in the car. I would borrow Jamie and Lester's fencing they had for the baby goats. Funny enough, I have got something just like that at the house. It's much smaller though. What? Can you put your ear down? What's going on? Do you need to tell me something? Do you need to tell me something? Oh, no, you're just gonna, okay. She's good. She's just doing her thing. She's just doing her thing. But I have something like it that we had for Peaches. That's probably, I don't think, okay, Lisa, I don't think the vet knows about our videos. This isn't Big Thicket. This is actually Sashery's vet, and the Sasherys graduated from A&M, and so a lot of their vets are, actually, I think they only have like 4 vets there, and they're all Aggies, so we really love them. They are really great. You go into the facility and there's just, you can tell it's Aggie owned and operated. You can. I'm going to be very, very honest. So Maisy had, I don't exactly know what surgery she had. She was spayed. There's 2 different ways that you can spay pigs. You can do like a total hysterectomy essentially, or there's another one where I think you just take like some parts out. I don't know. So she's getting irritated with me. Oh, look at those teethers. You show them you're so mad. So I don't know what exactly she had done, but there are a lot of benefits to this. So obviously no pregnancies, which is good because, okay, so yeah, Lisa, so they don't, I don't know if Lester and Jamie have ever been to Sashery's. It's in a different town over. It's about 30 minutes from the Plum, whoa, oh, she just bit. It's about 30 minutes from the Plum Grove property, and I don't know if they've been there before because typically Big Thicket can get them in pretty quickly. But we've been really loving using Sashery's vet, and they're really cost efficient, and they, I don't know, they've been really good with us. And that's not like turning our back on Big Thicket or anything. Big Thicket is really busy. There are a lot of people in our area. Oh goodness. There's a lot of people in our area that go to Big Thicket, and so us going to Sashery's is kind of easier. You, baby, what's going on? Yes. What's going on? Is that what you wanted, was a kiss? You say hi? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Ah, okay. Ooh, it didn't hurt that bad, but Maisy wants to stop by for Jack in the Box tacos. Funny enough, Maisy has had Jack in the Box tacos. I'm not proud to say it. Why spay? Aren't all your males fixed? Okay, Tammy, yeah, that's a really good explanation. She's currently standing up. I don't know what we're doing. Okay. Where are you going? Okay, she doesn't want to be on camera anymore. She's laying down. That's okay. Or are you going? She's trying to get, no, you can't. I know you probably just want some water, but that's not water, that's Coke. Good Lord. Maisy, I have a spot for her in the back, but I don't trust that she's not going to get crazy back there. So, sorry. Why we got her spayed. So, yes, Wilbur, Socks, and Horace and Piggles are all fixed. But they go through heat cycles still, you know, and there is a chance that if they go through a heat cycle, it could attract male pigs, okay? And so here's the thing, Maisy, because of her disability, because she was premature, whatever was wrong with her, we still 100% don't know. We have Maisy, we have some good guesses of what was wrong with her. Yes, she lives a totally normal life. She's a little bit off balance. That's totally okay. But I would hate for a wild hog to come in and get her, or she stays in the front yard, but if something ever got her, you know, or if we have another pig come in that we rescue, because it's likely in the future we'll rescue another pig, you know, if it tags her, I'm concerned that it would not be healthy for her to carry it for 2 reasons. You know, there's the aspect of, could she even support her body? Like, could her body support it? Could her legs support the weight? Because Maisy is very lean. I have not let Maisy put on a whole lot of weight at all. Pigs, directly how you feed them contributes to their body index score. So could her weight, could she even handle the weight of babies? Then it goes into, we even talked about the vet with this, you know, could she have the babies? Could she birth them? And he said, because I asked him, I said, in theory, what if one of our pigs got her pregnant? We don't know, but like, what if one of our pigs got her pregnant? He goes, I mean, how big are the pigs? And I was like, well, she's 42 pounds, you know, they're like 60. They're not that big, you know? And he goes, well, if they're not too much bigger than her, then she should be able to, you know? And so that's great. Like, if it had been Horace, if it had been Wilbur, if it had been Socks, anything like that, okay, yeah, she probably, health-wise, could birth babies. But I don't know about weight-wise. But if a wild hog came in, I don't know if she could sustain that. And that's a big what if a wild hog happened to get in through the pasture and through the front yard to her while we're not out there. Because here's the truth. Here's how Maisie's days go. We get up. Maisie doesn't like to get up until about 10 o'clock, 10:30, you know? She does not get up early. Peaches is up at like 8 o'clock, just so you know. So Peaches gets out of the dog bed with Maisy at like 8 o'clock and goes and paces. We do not let Peaches out that early. Peaches does not need to be out that early. And so how did Maisy do with her surgery? She did great. She's doing great. She's right here. Yeah, you're doing good. And so Maisy gets up at like 10:30. Normally Ellie goes outside first, and he takes Maisy out with him. Y'all know with how we have our yard, we let a lot of little animals run free. We love it. We love it that way. Ziggy runs free. Maisy can run free. We don't have to worry about predators that way. And there's normally a dog around watching. The chickens run around. And so, you know, Maisy can just run around and she's safe. We keep an eye on her, but we don't watch her like a hawk because we know she's safe in the yard. And so then once it gets to about probably like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, Maisy will come up to the porch to come inside because she likes to take like a 30-minute nap. She'll come and get water from inside. She's really picky about her waters. She really likes the water inside. It's colder, to be fair, but so she'll come inside, take a nap in the AC, and then she'll go back to the door and wants back out. And so we let her back out. She can go up and down the front steps on her own. She's really great. I mean, sometimes she tumbles down them. I'm not gonna lie. And normally there's a lot of yelling from me involved, and Ellie just sits there and he laughs, and she just sits there and looks at me like, yep, Mom, this is my life. She's always fine when she falls. There's never anything. She's learned how to fall. I'll put it that way. She knows how to fall and protect herself because that's all she's ever done her whole life is fallen over. And so she knows how to fall really well. So I don't ever have to worry about her. But we don't watch her like a hawk. We watch Peaches more outside than we do Maisy because Maisy is very independent and can take care of herself outside. And so then at about, once it gets to about 6:30, 7:30, whenever it gets dark, Maisy comes inside. And then she pretty much naps the whole evening. She'll get up and, you know, she'll go eat, she'll drink, she'll go to the bathroom on a puppy pad, play with Peaches. But a lot of times she's on the couch with us. And so that's kind of Maisy's schedule now. And I would hate if she didn't get spayed and something happened to her, that she wouldn't be able to do that anymore because she loves going outside. She loves going outside and getting dirty. She loves that. She didn't like the other piglets. So, you know, it's okay. She didn't really like them a whole lot, but they're gone now, so it's okay. Sorry, I was just reading comments. Yeah, so, I appreciate you saying that we try to, spay and neuter ASAP to prevent against pregnancies. Yeah, that's true. The only thing I have to say about that is, though, we are a sanctuary, but Ellie and I, what we run, are not an official sanctuary anymore. And I do think over the next couple years, there's definitely some things that we're considering changing. Like, I am going to breed my emus. And so I don't know if in the future I'm going to be looking into breeding animals to sell. I don't know. I definitely want to do it with emus. This is a great time to talk about a business venture that I want to tell y'all about. Sorry. Oh my gosh. somebody behind the car. What's going? Oh, they parked right. They parked right behind us. That's gonna make it difficult for Ellie to load the feet. That's okay. Hold on. Let me. I don't know what happened there. I got too excited. Okay, so my business idea, and I'm testing it right now. Y'all know I hatched chicks. I also found 2 ducklings outside. Well, no, we found 15 ducklings. They were born under our house, by the way. I don't know if Ellie's posted that yet. How am I meant to catch the eggs that are under the that are under the house? Take a drink. You're so smart. It gets Maisy wants it though. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, it burns all the way down. Gotta love it. Oh, he did. Yeah. So there were 2 under the house, and two under the house. There were 15 born under the house, and well, we tried to catch him. We were trying to catch him, and I got distracted by 2 that looked different, and I'd never seen ducklings look like that before. And so I'm not gonna lie, I scooped those 2 ducklings up and I brought them inside because I want to test something out. So we were keeping 2 chicks from my hatch, the naked neck and then a friend for the naked neck. And then I brought the 2 ducklings inside. And y'all know I have wanted friendly ducks like Pablo for a while, and timing just hasn't worked out. But Melly and I were talking the other night, and I was like, wouldn't it be cool to start a business where we like sell overly friendly animals? Like people, you know, they will breed goats and they make them bottle babies. That's typical. Maybe you get a pig that's a bottle baby, donkeys. You really need to evaluate your adventure. No disrespect, but it takes a lot of money to care for many animals. I wish you well, but money for small animals is not a business. I mean, I get what you're saying, but do you know how much you can make off of emus? Do you know how much a white emu, I'll get back to my thing, but do you know how much a white emu goes for? Do you know how much a 1-year-old laying hen goes for? You can get $80 for a 1-year-old laying naked neck chicken. And if they're high, like high priority, high quality, you can get even more. So I'm just saying, there is a business for breeding animals, because how else do you get these animals? I also would like to do merch in the future. There's lots of things I want to do. And you know what? I'll tell you right here. For the sake of being transparent, let me tell you how much you can make off of emus. Okay? Now, this does not mean you're going to hear these numbers and you're going to go, yeah, I need to get them. Okay. But, the emus, they're exotic. You need to, you know, that's not something you should just jump into. White emus, like Peaches, $800 as a chick. $800 as a chick. $800. Ziggy blondes, about $600. And standards, like what Jake has in Littlefoot. I know, baby. I know. You're so angry. About $375 to $400 a chick. So, oh, here comes my husband. Oh, this stuff. Oh, is that your daddy? What has he got? What is he? He bought a gun. Okay.
Hi, Lovey.
Hi, what's with the, that? What's with the,
All of our other BB guns are...
okay, so it is a BB gun. It's not a real gun.
Damage in the flood, so I had to get a new one.
Fair. Yeah, so anyways, you can make profit off of all kinds of birds. Goats, okay, right now, a goat that's like not purebred, maybe crossed, $150. If they...
You still want this McDonald's back here?
Yes, I'm gonna finish eating it at home. I didn't even get to finish all of my, that. Megan, were you Ziggy? Yeah, so I did get Ziggy from Marie from Random Okie Farms. I did get Ziggy from her, and I did buy him from her. And I also bought Peaches, so They weren't rescues, and they're from different bloodlines, so that's why I'll be able to breed them. I'm also thinking of, in the future, investing in a standard, and then I'll be able to breed all 3 colors, but that's way future. But anyways, my business plan that I'm thinking of, what if we got like chickens and ducks and animals that people don't really, typically people have. Yes, emu, yes, I got you, Ricardo. People normally have chickens, and they have like 1 or 2 friendly chickens, and like they always say like, oh, I love my really friendly chicken. Well, what if I could make Pablos? What if I could literally make Pablos, raise them in my house, make them like bottle babies, and then sell them to people? Because I want people to enjoy the joy of having Pablos. Hey, you left that door open, love.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. What if I could like raise ducklings in the house, chicks in the house, and then when they get old enough and they're friendly enough, they'll be like bottle babies. We could sell them to people. And then we're fostering the love of animals and giving animals that are super friendly to people, because people want to keep...
Wow, look how many viewers you have.
I know, yeah, we're talking about Maisy. We're talking about that business venture that we talked about the other night. And so I'm testing that theory right now with the naked neck chicken, its friend, and duck, and goose. That's their names, by the way.
We talk about a lot of business ventures, so I don't know which one you're talking
I'm talking about the one where, like, if we just started hatching our own chicks and stuff, and then we raise them in the house.
Oh,
so they're like Tiny and
genius.
Pablo. And then remember, we were talking like you sell them.
We sell friendly
We
animals.
sell friendly animals.
That's our catch.
And you could even, I mean, I hate saying upcharge, but you could upcharge because they're friendlier. So
you pay for what you get, and we're going to put an exquisite product out there. It'll cost a little more than average because their friendliness is going to be a little more than average too.
oh my goodness, my baby girl. But yeah, that's just some things we've been thinking about for long term. You know, I love being able to share our animals, and it's always been my goal to be able to share my animals and share their love, because I genuinely enjoy how happy people get when they see our animals. The lady and her kids that came and picked up the piglets yesterday, I showed them my arm. The ladies that picked them up, they were so happy. Like, they thought it was the coolest thing seeing all of the animals. And then what, Horace's owners came, previous owners came over last night, and they loved seeing him and everybody. And it's just like, I love sharing our animals. And so, you know, I want to be able to expand that, and getting to show people our animals through videos is great. But if I can expand that and let people, kind of like Sneed's Farmhouse does. If y'all know Aunt Judy over there at Sneed's Farmhouse, she's wonderful. I love her. We got Piggles from her. She actually opens up her home to people to come and see her animals, and it's really great. She does like a lot of, she brings them to school. She does a lot of stuff. Now, I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot. But I would love to be able to share our animals even more than we already do, because we have got some. Have you checked the laws? No, I have not checked the laws. Now, like I said, I'm not breeding to sell right now. I mean, no, because even the chicks that I have, I'm gonna be really honest with you, I'm not selling them. I've vetted people out, and if I think they seem like good owners, I give them to them for free, because I don't want to charge people for chicks. But I do know that here in Texas, you can sell birds within Texas, and it's not a problem. I've picked up what we went and bought we went and bought peacocks, and oh, okay, doesn't breeding and selling sort of go against animal sanctuary? Will you no longer be a sanctuary? So here's the thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is the sanctuary. I'm not going to speak for your dad and Jamie, but they are the ones that are under the sanctuary umbrella, I believe. And I don't know if they are anymore. I don't know how all that works. But Ellie and I are not a sanctuary. We are not legally a sanctuary. And a lot of times we don't even call ourselves a sanctuary. Yes, we live at the Plum Grove property was previously called I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, and so it still gets tagged that name a lot. Even a lot of times we'll be like, yeah, the sanctuary. But the sanctuary is a business and not a property, and the sanctuary business is not at our property. And so we are not held to the standard that is a sanctuary. If we talk to people, we will tell people we're an animal rescue, but it's not official, you know? And so that means that we are allowed to breed. We are allowed to buy our own animals, but we also rescue. We try to rescue if we can. The reality is, though, if you're rescuing animals, a lot of times those animals are not the healthy animals to breed. So, you know, there's a lot that goes into it, and legally and all that. So with being a sanctuary or, ooh,
You okay?
yeah, she's pushing on me. LLL, I can't go to a chicken show. I don't think Ellie will let me go to a chicken show because I think I would, well, we're married now, so, you know, joint accounts, I think I'd make us go broke at a chicken show. I'm going to be really honest with you. Especially...
Look at these more chickens. They do a good job.
They do.
Especially with how good I am at training. And I train my 4 chickens to go in the pasture and dig down the goat's poop.
They are doing really good with that. Are you going to Walmart still?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Of course. There's only 4 of them though. They're tiny, so they can't do enough on their own. That's why we need a few more to help them out.
I'm thinking about buying some hatching eggs for the zombie chickens. And if I buy the zombie chickens, then I can breed the zombie chickens too. And people really want purebred zombie chickens. That's the current problem I have right now. Because I bought all of my chickens, I didn't buy like I bought purebred, but you know, my roosters, I have 5 roosters, because there's Kevin and his friends, and then there's Nate. So what you end up getting is a barnyard mix, and barnyard mixes do not go.
We have better than a bachelor flock.
The bachelor flock. Oh yes, Lucy, Ethel. Yes, those are yours, Teresa. So a zombie chicken is a cross between it's an AM Samani rooster and a white leghorn hen, and they look they're white. They look like a zombie. I'm going to be totally honest. That's the way to put it. Their combs are like really white. They look dead, but they're not. And so I bought some zombie chicken. I have a zombie chicken right now, but it's going to my mom. And so I kind of want the zombie chickens now. My seatbelt is on. It's on, I promise. Look, it's on. There it is. It's on. Seatbelt's on. Yeah, so I don't know what I was saying. I'm distracted now.
By what?
Everything. My seatbelt that is on, just everywhere we're driving. How's their crowing? The zombies? I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Didn't realize my phone was connected to the car.
Can't do that. That's scary. I thought there was some kind of crossing guard or something over here on the highway getting us. I don't know. Zombie chickens. Yeah, love zombie chickens. They look dead. They do. That's the best way to put it, is they look dead. And they're so cool looking. And that's why I really want them. Oh goodness. Oh my baby. This is an angel who could do no wrong. But y'all, Ellie is starting to drive, and so unfortunately, when the car is moving, if I'm looking at my phone, I get car sick. And we've got to go pick up my medicine from Walmart and some groceries. Well, Ellie is, because I can't go inside with Maisy.
We could. Actually, maybe we should. Oh yeah, we're not supposed to walk her a whole lot.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to walk her right now. She's supposed to be resting. Kennel rest, Maisy. You're supposed to have kennel rest, but I don't know.
We used to take her in all the time when she was.
We did used to take her in all of the time to Walmart when she was a baby. I just put her in my shirt and went with it. What surgery did she have? She got a spay. Excuse me. There's 2 different kinds you can do. I don't know which one she got. I'm assuming she got the total. One thing I forgot to mention about it too, the other great thing about this, about the spay, yeah, I've got the hiccups, this is going to be bad. Oh, one great thing about the spay, aside from the, prevention of future pregnancies, is that she won't be able to have any kind of uterine infections, any kind of reproductive cancers, or anything like that. So, what are you doing? Are you standing? You stand? Are you looking out the window? Oh, that's a good Maisy. But yeah, lots of good things to come from the space. She's doing good. We'll have more updates as it comes, but she's doing good. Oh goodness, what are you doing? Are you getting unsettled? We're gonna be home so soon, baby. I know. As long as you're in your mama's lap, though, you're fine. She's like, Mom, I just want to go outside and roll around in the mud. Which is not going to happen. Did you see the sour grapes that Jamie got at Walmart? Funny you mentioned that. I have them in my freezer. They're these, those really sour grapes I got because I thought I could handle it. They're frozen grapes and they've got like sour stuff all over them.
I don't remember exactly.
Oh my gosh, they've been in the fridge for a couple months. They beat me. I hate to say it, but they beat. Oh no,
Where'd
they
you
beat
get them
me.
from?
Walmart. They're so sour. They're so sour. They beat me. They really did. I think it's because it's sour and cold. They won. So there is something that's sour that has beat me. She's standing. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Yeah, but I've already, Suzanne, I've already had them. They're good. They're good, but they are really, really, really sour. Ow, Maisy. Okay. Well, y'all, I've got to go. I'll catch y'all next time with another one. Thank you for your prayers and your love and support from Miss Maisy. She's doing great. And we'll catch you next time with another one. Bye, friends.